Hi everyone, welcome back to Sun's Arts. If you're new, welcome to the family. DIY number 1. For this, I'm going to take one of this wall hanging which has beautiful shiny verbiage, and that reminds me of New Year, all bright and beautiful. So I also have this nice ornament from Christmas leftover crafts, so I'm going to use that, and I'm going to cut this circular part of this wall hanging, and I'm trying to attach it on top of the ornament. For this, I'm actually going to stick it with some of the tape, so it just stays secure, so my design doesn't get disturbed. So I'm just taking a little bit of tape on all 3 corners, or actually 4 corners, to make this ornament stay in place. And I'm going to carve the circle and then get the design out of it. So this is how it looks after it is being cut, and I'm going to remove the tape basically one by one. And I thought of having that back, and because it will help me glue the design on top of the ornament. So I'm just taking dab of hot glue all around the ornament, and I'm just sticking this. Now this is how it looks after it's all stuck, and I'm going to take one of this beautiful shiny beige burlap looking ribbon, and it's also going well with the theme of the whole board. So I'm going to take a dab of hot glue and stick it on top of the where you have that ornament hanging part. I'm planning to stick there, and it also looks nice on top of the the wooden round. And I'm also trimming the tails of the bow just to not cover the letters, so I can see the letters as well as the bow looks nice here. At this point I thought like I should also decorate the bottom of the round, so I just took some of the winter greenery, and it is actually matching with the greenery that is in the picture. So I just took like a couple of branches of the winter greenery, and I'm sticking around the bottom of the sign, just like so. So this is how it looks after it's all decorated. So you have to let me know what you think about it. I'm just loving this though. This is the final reveal of my sign, which says all is calm and all is bright. And I just created for a winter decor, as the January is month of winter, so I just wanted to give like a beige tone and bright and beautiful. So I just stuck this on one of the ornament sign from Christmas decor, and I just stuck this wall hanging on top of it, added some winter greenery and one of the burlap shiny bow on top. That's all it needs, and it looks so gorgeous. You have to let me know what you think about this. This video will be part of What Month Is It open playlist, and this is hosted by Tami over Happiness Created, and co-hosts are Tiff over Broke Girl Aesthetics and Brenda over Mourner's Market, and our special guest host would be Kiki over Kiki DIYs. And I'll leave the links of their channels as well as the playlist of all the participants in the description box. On to DIY number 2. For this one, I'm going to use one of this used tin container, and I'm going to create like green rearrangement for New Year. So that's the plan, and I'm having this beautiful beige toned shiny ribbon that I got during Christmas sale, and I'm just taking away the one side of the wire which is has like a shiny golden trim, and one side I'm going to leave it as is, so because I wanted to cover the bottom of it with a little bit of shine there. So I'm just taking a dab of a hot glue and sticking all around the container just like that. Now I'm taking another ribbon and I'm also trying to stick the shiny part of that wired side on top, and the one that I trimmed off will be in the middle, and I stuck it all around the container. And I'm taking some of this velvet trim that I had from a long time in my craft stash, so I'm going to stick this so it matches and goes along with the theme. And taking dab of a hot glue, I'm attaching where this two of this ribbon meet, so it just covers the any raw edges or anything, any mistakes that have been done there. So yeah, this is another decor that I'm adding over here. And I have this beautiful Christmas shiny tree from my Christmas decor leftovers. I'm just sticking in the center, and this is one of the mess green color Christmas themed ribbon, and it has like specks of white dots. It looks like as though snow, just dropped on top of it. And I took a small piece of it and I'm twisting it and I'm attaching it on top of the container just like that. And I'm also going to cut them to give like like a rough what is called as rustic bow kind of a look there. So I'm going to trim couple of pieces on either side just like that. So this is something that I came up with, so you have to let me know what you think about this. And I also have some of this berry garland, and I'm taking a couple of berries, white ones, and I'm just sticking on top of it just to give like a center part of the bow. And I'm filling the plastic bags and going to put the green rearrangement. And this is another same beige and green themed DIY and winter green rearrangement. And like you saw, it's a tin container, and I stuck those ribbon, beige color. It's so gorgeous, I just love that. And I also stuck one of the, if you can see, the velvet ribbon in the center, and one of the Christmas tree, one of the wooden shiny Christmas tree in the center, and some bow with sheer ribbon, and also the winter greenery on the top. And I decorated with one of this beautiful shiny green tree on the one side to add the glamour of it. And this is one of the decoration that I want to share with you all today, so you have to let me know what you think about this. DIY number 3. This is actually a very quick hat that I wanted to show, and it's actually matching with the beige and green theme that I'm actually going along with. If you can see, this is not black, it's actually like a dark bottle green. And I'm using the same beautiful beige ribbon over here, and I'm trying to create a bow, and I took like a measurement that I actually want to, and I'm trimming both the edges of the golden trim on either side because this doesn't have any shine, so I just don't want to have this golden trim over here. And then I'm just trying to make a bow out of this. And circulate it around the bow. And I'm also taking some of this winter greenery, and I'm trying to put some more on top of the already existing greenery, and so it looks like fuller and thicker, and also looks pretty and goes along with the other things that I'm actually doing today. So now let's make the bow out of this ribbon. I'm just taking dab of a hot glue in the center, and then I'm trying to pinch in the center, and I'm going to use this golden trim that I actually cut out from that ribbon, and I'm circulating it all around the bow just like so. And I took a little bit of hot glue, and I'm actually trying to stick it in the center of the greenery just like that. Then I thought that it also needs some tails. This cute tag sign is so beautiful. It has like a farmhouse look to it, and it's got like two bands on the bottom of the tag, and I'm just loving this one. So I went ahead and got another piece of this same ribbon, and I trimmed both the edges again, and I'm bending it in half and then folded again into like a V shape. And using dab of a hot glue, I'm going to attach that piece first so the tails go behind the bow, and attach the bow on top of this tails just like that. Doesn't that look pretty already? I'm just loving it. Now I have to ducktail this tails of this bow, and I'm taking in an angle, the scissor in an angle, and then I'm trying to trim on both sides so my letters are shown clearly and the bow decor is also pretty. And I took a little bit of a glue and trying to attach this beautiful pine cone which has like a shiny glitter on top of it, and this is how it looks after it is done. So you have to let me know what you think about it. This is one piece sign, farmhouse style, and it also I wanted to include them in the same set because it has the same green, dark green if you can see, and I arranged Christmas greenery on either side, and the same ribbon as a bow, and one of this beautiful pine cone with glitter on it. So this is the decor I just created for this peace sign, and this is one of the shiny Christmas tree on one side, and this is another sign that I wanted to share with y'all today, and you have to let me know what you think about this as well. These are all a few of the January theme project that I wanted to share with y'all today. This is one of the sign and my floral arrangement, greenery arrangement, and one of the peace sign with the decoration. So these are a few of them that I wanted to share with y'all today. And like I always say, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I hope you'd consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. And thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you again.